All right, hello everyone. Here we are, hole 5. Just wanted to take a look, make sure that I'm on the hole I think I am. If you guys saw what I did last time, you know, there's no reason to use Apocalypse here. So we're just going to go ahead and make the change. This is all we're going to need. The only thing that you do need is a little bit more on your second shot. So I'm going to switch here. We're going to use cat, either cat or big dog, doesn't matter. So big dog 8. Let's go big dog 8. Just to kind of show you guys. I think I did cat 4 last time. So we'll go big dog. But it's really not going to change anything. Even the ring play is going to be almost identical. So they're very similar clubs. Doesn't really matter. But the method that you saw in the last, you know, we're going to do the exact same thing. And I'm not going to use the ring amp for the drive here. It's a relatively straightforward, simple drive. I like to play it right around 1 per. So, you know, 8 rings here. A little bit of curl. You know, you don't got to get carried away with the curl. You can over curl this. So make sure that, you know, you're kind of getting it in there kind of just the way you want it. And as long as you get it somewhere up here in this little gully, right around 4th, I mean, that's within a yard or 2 of where I was last time. So it's going to be very easy to be consistent. Just watch your curl amount. You can do more than I just did, but not. You don't want to get too carried away, especially as you start to, you know, potentially great ball. You want to make sure that, you know, you're very controlled with that curl, because you can curl it too far and get it in that left rough. So just be very consistent with the way that you do it. That's the best advice I can give you. And similar for this second shot. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to put this on. And if you remember, I used minus 25%. I was moving to lower. I mentioned this in the last video that it's minus 20 for probably the shot. But I'm using minus 25 because I'm pulling to a lower target with this wind direction. Similarly, I'm going to be pulling away from max, so maybe 90% club as opposed to 100% club. So, you know, 4.5 rings is going to be relatively spot on. I'm not going to get very aggressive, okay? This is kind of a 1 in a million land zone, so you can see that it's kind of like going at the hole. However, it's very, very hard, and even with a 1 ring pull here, you could put yourself in a lot of trouble. So because of that fact, you're not going to see me get cute with this hole. And we're just going to over curl and just put it on the right half of the green, as opposed to going for this. Do watch how much you curl, because, you know, I can roll down into that rough. However, you know, being over here on the front edge of the green or on the fairway, we're going to have a very straight wind. It's going to be automatic. So I'm assuming, you know, we're good here. Let me just watch what my opponent does. I can show you guys the pitch and then still forfeit out, so I might just do that since I'm going first. Similarly, I might be able to pick up a cheap win here, depending on how this shot goes. So let's see if this guy misses the tree. I'm assuming he is, especially with adding the power. So I'm assuming this guy is probably going to get his eagle by the looks of this shot. Nope, it did hit the tree. So I did think it was going to stay out of the tree. So I might be able to pick up a cheap win. Keep in mind that's going to happen less and less towards the weekend. Don't expect to win this with eagle. You're going to want to, you know, be getting your eagle and staying away from doing too risky stuff and putting yourself in trouble. So you can see that I'm playing inside the cup here. Nothing fancy, perfect ball. Just kind of roll it up down there and let it roll right in. So just play, you know, very cautiously. Don't over curl. Like I mentioned, I can curl too much. So you don't want to over curl it. You don't want to do any more curl than I did. Let's just say, you know, hypothetically, I did great ball that, you know, there's a chance I could have been in the rough. So you still got to focus on your shot execution and make sure that you're doing everything kind of perfect. And don't get carried away with that curl because you can wind up in that right rough. But you also don't want to get too aggressive that you're going at the hole, because just a one ring great ball towards the left, if you're going at the hole, it's, even with a sniper, it's in the bunker. So with big dog, it's definitely in the bunker. So don't get too cute. That's the biggest tip I can give you for that hole. And I will catch you guys on 6 coming up.